Hi, and greetings from my office in Amsterdam. In a world where freedom of expression is under threat and where polarization is constantly increasing, connecting the world to the stories that matter is more relevant than ever. We connect the world to the stories that matter by organizing each year the World Press Photo Contest, where an independent jury finds and chooses these stories, by bringing the winning images to more than 4 million people in over 110 countries through the World Press Photo Exhibition, and by offering programs that highlight and develop talent. When I first started working at World Press Photo, I made a promise to my colleagues and to you, our community. The promise of meaningful change. A change that will allow World Press Photo to live up to its name and truly include and represent in all the work that we do the beautiful diversity that makes up our world. Since then, we embarked on a journey of intense self-reflection. The change that we are making goes to the heart of how we find these stories, how we ensure that different voices are represented, and how we offer a much more balanced representation of stories from around the world. To be worthy of the word world that is part of our name, we have decided to regionalize all of our work, our photo contests, exhibitions, education programs, and the rest of our activities. We are not changing the essence of who we are, just how we get there.
The fact that World Press Photo decided for this year to break it down into regional models before going to the global one, that's what motivated me to participate. Because you need people from the region who live in a very specific context to highlight what are the stories that matter to us.
Having the jury members from the region in the room was absolutely invaluable because they provided the context for some of these entries that the other jury members were not familiar with.
And we needed to address this problem of getting more regional representation, and that really required the reformatting of how entrants are gathered and encouraged in the first place.
I think the fact that you have 24 winners with 4 winners per region, equally distributed, is a very strong statement that we are making.
Because the model of photojournalism today has completely changed. It's much more local now than it used to be.
It's really important to see the localization, localized practice and knowledge. And at the other end, we are trying to see how it's globally connected.
Those stories are going to be told, they're going to have a space to be published in a book, to be in an exhibition for the World Press Photo that is like a massive media of understanding for the rest of the world, no? And with this regional model, we can give a voice to each one of the continents to be represented, no?
I know it's a new structure this year, so I wasn't too sure with how that was going to work out.
I wasn't always so happy of what the representation was in the contest. So I'm very, very glad that we are changing in all aspects of our industry.
Most important is that the World Press Photo gives the opportunity to take my pictures to a global audience.
This whole issue is about to get this whole brand new platform and have a whole new group of people that it can reach.
Photography remains our renewed focus, and I truly believe that these changes are the best way in order for us to not only live up to the responsibilities that come with our name, but to connect the stories that matter from around the world to people across the globe.